If you watched the first video, you may have noticed that I didn't completely answer the question for this first section. The last thing it asks us to do is order the variables from least to greatest. So that's a good example of why it's important to check over your work. I was watching the video I made to make sure everything came out okay, and that's when I realized I made this mistake. So on your test, check over all your work before you consider it done. Not going to go through all this work again, but we already solved for these variables. H was 15, S was 17, M was negative 40, and C was equal to 203. So if I were to order these variables from least to greatest, negative 40, 15, 17, 203, so M and then N, or H, I'm sorry, H, and then S, and then C in order from least to greatest. Okay, picking up with problem 8. Circle all of the following equations that have y equals 21 as an answer. So we need to solve all these for y and see which of them have a solution of y equals 21. This first one, on the left hand side we have y minus 11. On the right hand side we have 10, so I'm going to undo the subtraction with addition. Add 11 to both sides. That equals 0, so y equals 10 plus 11 is 21. So this first one does have a solution of y equals 21. The next one, we're multiplying y times 11, so I'm going to undo that multiplication with division, dividing by 11 on both sides. Because 11 over 11 is 1, and 1y is just y. So y equals 121 divided by 11, which is 11. So B does not, the equation in B does not have a solution y equals 21. On C we have y divided by 3. We undo that division with the inverse operation, which is multiplication by 3, because 3 over 3 is 1, so we're just left with 1y, or y, on the left hand side, and then 7 times 3 is 21, so C, the equation in C does have a solution y equals 21. In D we're multiplying y times 2. We undo that multiplication by 2 by dividing by 2, the inverse operation. 2 over 2 is 1, and 1y is just y. Y equals 42 divided by 2, which is 21. So this equation also has a solution y equals 21. On E, we're dividing y by 42. We undo that division by 42 with the inverse operation, which is multiplying by 42. Multiply by 42 on both sides. 42 over 42 is just 1, so we have y equals, wrote it wrong, that should be a 2. Y equals 21 times 42, and that's going to be 882, I believe. But either way, even if I get that multiplication wrong, it's definitely not going to equal 21, because it's 21 times 42. So this one won't work, or does not equal y equals 21. On F, we're adding 11 to y. We undo that addition with the inverse operation, which is subtracting by 11 from both sides. Plus 11 minus 11 is 0, so we're left with y on the left side. On the right side, when you're adding integers and the sign is the same, you find the sum, so add them, and we get 21, and we keep that sign, negative 21. So y equals negative 21, not positive 21, so we can rule out F also. Okay, I'm going to pick up this review with the next problem on the next video.